So, Dave, tell me about this organ that you've got here.
All right, this is a 1969 Hammond B3 that was in absolutely horrible condition. I think it was near a fire. The two front legs were charred. So
Oh,
they were
dear.
charred black in the front.
They're not charred anymore.
They're not charred anymore. And there was quite a mess inside. So I took all of the guts out of the organ, all the organ works, and then refinished the cabinet. Sanded it all down to bare wood. Put on veneer where it really needed it.
Okay.
And then refinished the organ. It's a nice chocolate brown, very nice.
But in order to do that, you'd have to take everything out of it.
Absolutely everything. The manuals, this is the tone generator, the mechanicals, the amplifier, the tube amp, everything out. And while it was out, I rebuilt everything. Brought it upstairs to my mini shop, worked on it at night, so everything is rebuilt.
So what are we doing today?
So I just reassembled everything over the last week, put everything back in, wired it all up. We're going to try to start it, see if it runs,
Okay.
and then see if it works, see if we get any sound out of it.
All right.
It's running through this Leslie here, which is a model of 222.
Oh,
Really
nice.
odd-looking Leslie.
That is an odd-looking
I
Leslie.
don't see a lot of these.
Yeah.
Kind of cool, really. I rebuilt this one last summer, so that should be okay. So, you want to come around the front and have a look?
Sure.
Now, I don't have all the wooden pieces on yet because I was still working inside the organ.
Okay.
But there'll be a top, there'll be a cover that folds down, and a back that covers up all the wiring.
What kind of organ is this?
Hammond B3.
Okay.
It's the king of the crop for organs. This is it, man. You want a B3, this is it.
This is the ultimate
It's
organ.
the ultimate. Hammond doesn't build these anymore, and if they did, they'd be incredibly expensive. So, let's give it a shot.
And this has not been fired up since you took it all apart and put it back together.
That's right. I just finished putting it back together today, and I haven't even turned it on.
Okay.
So it could smoke, for all we know.
Here, let me get over on the other side.
Yeah,
And it's plugged in.
it's plugged in, and the Leslie's hooked up. I don't know if there's any. Let me check the volume on the Leslie.
Okay.
That looks good.
All right.
So here goes. It's a two-start process.
Okay.
First, you get the tone generator up to speed,
All right.
and then you turn the organ on.
Okay.
Well, that's good.
Ooh,
The tone
that's a good
generator's
sign.
Starting up.
That's a really good sign.
Very good sign. And now the organ itself. Now let's see if the tone generator stays running when I let go.
It didn't stay running. So that could
So-
mean many things.
Yes. No, it actually is running.
It is running? It's just so quiet.
It's very quiet. Yeah. I did a lot of
Oh.
oiling, put in new oiling.
Wow.
Yeah, that's something.
That's a compliment to your work.
I think.
So,
If you get any sound, it doesn't really have any sound.
so that can mean many things as well.
Yeah. And the amplifier.
Yeah. So,
But it's running.
That's
I mean,
right.
as far as the tone generator is running, that's a big deal. So and then the next step is to do some diagnostics and see where the sound is and where it stops in the signal path.
yep.
But
So, what do you got to do? Take the amplifier out?
no, I think I'm going to just put an oscilloscope on there and start tracing through.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, so it's
Okay.
not. So far, I don't have to take anything apart.
Good. Are you pleased with your startup at this point?
I am actually. Yeah.
Why?
Because the tone generator is running, and that's a very big deal.
Okay.
As far as signals, it's actually good that we don't hear anything versus we hear some but not all.
Okay.
If it was some but not all, I would be very worried. because that means probably the manuals or something else has to be taken out.
Okay.
But with no sound, it could be a very simple single wire.
Cool. All right. Well, let me know how it goes, and let me know when you're ready to try it again. Thanks.
Okay.